It's my 30-week bump date and we are sailing away this week. This week the baby's the size of a butternut squash, but if you ask me, he's got more kick than a spicy pepper. Yep, that's my bump. Is it possible for it to get any bigger? I'm 30 weeks pregnant and this baby boy finally has a name. Let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome to my 30-week bump date. I cannot believe I'm 30 weeks. It's like I'm officially getting down to my countdown. The baby is the size of a butternut squash, which is kind of exciting because I remember very vividly the butternut squash intro that we did with Ollie's bump date, and Mr. Bob became really a part of our family. He was a butternut squash and we like named him and we put a little face on him until he basically rotted and went away. I just think it's really fun to finally be at that point in my pregnancy because I remember that point really vividly with Ollie. And so if you guys want to watch Ollie's bump date, it's always fun to go back. Sometimes I can't watch them because they're just so different for me, and I feel like I talk different, and but they are fun to go back and watch. And sometimes I actually say a lot of the same things that I said in that week and that I'm saying this week. So it's kind of interesting to go back and watch. I never watch them before I do my bump date because I don't want to like accidentally like subconsciously copy it, but it is really fun. I always link them down below so you guys can check it out if you want. Like I said, we finally announced the baby's name, and I'm gonna say it in this video because I just think it's time that I say it. But please, please, please go watch the name reveal first and don't read the comments because I'm sure people are saying it. And we worked really hard on the name reveal. It was something that was really special to us, and I'll link it down below. I'm actually gonna explain a little bit about his name right now and talk about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It is Finley J. Lanning. Woo! I feel like that's like the first time I've actually said his whole name, although it isn't, but it just feels more real when I'm saying it on camera. But yeah, we've been talking about Finley for a really long time. I love the nickname Finn, Finny. I love Finley as well, and it just kind of was something cute. I feel like it went really well with Oliver and Finley, Ollie and Finn, Ollie and Finny. I thought that worked really well. And then for his middle name, that was more tough for us because I really want middle names to kind of mean something to us. I want them to kind of you know, just have some sort of sentimental value, you know, because if I have a girl, I have like a special name I want her to have, and of course Oliver is Oliver James after my dad and my brother and a lot of different James, but we actually were like out of guy names. Like we could not think of one guy name that went with Finley, but also just, you know, worked. And of course we have my grandpa and his name was Jerry. And we have a lot of J names in my family as well, just with my dad and everyone else. You know, when we started thinking about it, my grandpa's nickname was Jay, J-A-Y. And so in the end, I really didn't think that Finley Jerry went well together, but I really wanted it to somehow, you know, go after my grandpa. And so in a way, we basically named him Finley J, kind of to represent all the J names in my family, and I thought that it really went well, Finley J. I also just think of J as like a jaybird, and Finley kind of seems like a country name, like a Huck and Finn, and then you just add Finley J. I don't know, I fell in love with his middle name like right away, and then it just kind of blended all together with Finley J. And so yeah, I don't know, I love it. I think it is super cute, and I'm really excited to kind of see him with his name and just kind of see how well it really fits with his personality. It's always so nerve-wracking to name your child because it's a big deal. Like, they're gonna have this name for the rest of their life. Hopefully, obviously they could change it, but I always want to make sure I'm making the best decision. And I don't know, I feel really good about this. Just the last couple of weeks, I've really come into it and settled with it, and now that we've announced it and I'll be able to really say his name a lot more, I think it's gonna really start to become his name, and it's gonna become him. And so it's just really exciting. So if you haven't watched my name reveal, I just spoiled it, but go watch it. It's really special and we love it. And I love that Ollie can say his name. Ollie can say Finn, and it is the cutest thing ever. I did think it was hilarious. People were guessing his name for, you know, months now. And in one of my bump dates, I said his name, and I said, "Is your name really Finley?" And everyone thought I said Christopher Liam. Christopher Liam! That, I literally said Finley. I didn't even say Finley J. I'll put it right here so you guys can watch it. Is your name truly Finley? Is it? So yeah, I literally said Finley. And everyone's like, oh, I can read. A lot of people like swore they could read my lips and I said Christopher Liam, or that I said Liam, or that I said Christopher. And I literally didn't say either of those names. And there was not that many syllables in the name. I think because I kind of like moved my head a little bit, like extra amount of times, you guys kind of thought that I had like more syllables, but I just said Finley. So I just think that's hilarious. I have to like, you know, take a good laugh because honestly Finley was not a very popular name that people guessed, which was kind of exciting for us. We felt like we really were able to surprise people. And so yeah, it's crazy. I'm so excited that we can finally say his name and you guys know his name. And it's just really fun. So we have been so busy this entire pregnancy, and this is basically my last month that I'm gonna be super busy. We are getting ready to head off to our baby moon, and actually when this video goes up, we will be basically leaving for our baby moon, which is really exciting. I'm very, very excited for, you know, just to kind of relax with my husband and, you know, sit on the beach. And then as soon as we get back, we're heading straight off to Vlogger Fair in Seattle. So the month of August is basically crazy for us, but as soon as September hits, I feel like I'll be able to really just take a breather and really nest and, you know, think about the fact that we're gonna have a baby and we're actually gonna bring this baby home. But I have been slightly stressing. Like, I just have not been able to really sit down and plan out the things I need to buy and the things I need to get for him and just make sure that I have everything prepared. And so last weekend we actually went out and we basically we bought so many things for this kid. Just everything that has been on my list that I've needed to buy, but I just haven't had a chance to do. And normally you would, you know, we would just go out and get like one thing at a time. But I was like, I don't have time to like go out and pick one thing at a time. I need to just go out and buy as many things as I can get as possible. And obviously order some things online as well. So we were able to knock a lot of things off my list. There are a few things I still need to get. But his room is really going to start to come together in the next month or so, and so I'm excited to do a nursery tour. I'm also excited to do baby buys so you guys can see the things that I've purchased, the extra things that I, you know, wanted to do differently with Oliver, or with this one that I did with Oliver. And so yeah, it's coming together and it's really exciting. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm planning to do a baby shower, and in my family everyone has baby showers, whether it's your first or your second or third or fourth kid at all. You always have a baby shower, but I just honestly, I've been feeling very overwhelmed with all the different things that has been going on in my life that I just really haven't really thought about it. And usually, you know, you don't even plan your own baby shower, so it hasn't really like become a subject, but even a lot of my friends are like, you have to have a baby shower. And so I think we might do like a baby sprinkle, something to just at least celebrate this baby, the fact that he's coming into our family, and that is a really big deal. We want to do something. I am very excited for that, but I haven't really had a chance to even think about it, so I guess we'll see if it ends up actually happening. As far as how I've been feeling really great. I'm definitely 30 weeks pregnant. I'm in my 3rd trimester, so I'm exhausted, and I just have a lot of all over pain. My back hurts a lot of the time. My feet hurt. My hips hurt. I don't know. I just have a lot of pain. Luckily today I'm actually going in for a prenatal massage, and I'm very much looking forward to that. It is much needed. I've been doing a lot of walking, a lot of running around, so it'll be nice to really, you know, kind of massage those muscles and stuff. I am really wanting to look into going to a chiropractor because I do feel like some of my joints are just out of place, and especially just pregnancy really just messes with you. So I would love to get a chance to do that before this baby comes. But yeah, I'm gonna do a massage today, which will be very, very nice. And of course, we're going on our baby moon, so I'm gonna relax and not be lifting up a toddler during that time, and that'll be really nice. Something else that I've been really working on is finding my doula. I talked about a few weeks ago that I still hadn't really done anything with that and that I needed to. So I'm actually in talks with a couple doulas in the area that are actually available still in October. So I'm really excited to finally have a doula in place for this birth. I am also getting very excited for the birth. I had a long talk with my midwife at my last appointment, and you know, we just really talked about, you know, the VBAC and, you know, the possibilities of actually being successful, and you know, what were the reasons for if I have to have a C-section. And I felt very reassured during that appointment, and I'm really excited to give birth, whether it does end up being in a C-section or if it does get to be a VBAC. I'm gonna be so excited to just, you know, have a baby and hopefully bring him into this world in the safest way possible. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my belly. Alright, here's the bump with the shirt up or down, and this is actually a shirt I got from Target. I really like it because it's very soft, very comfortable, but also kind of has this tie on the side, so it's not just like a regular t-shirt. And here it is from the side. Oh my goodness, it's getting so big. It's pulling my back like, ooh, so much. Also, I never said how much I gained. I am up 18 pounds, 17 to 18 pounds. There it is from the front. Oh my. It is getting so big. Actually, he's kicking right now. Let's see if we can catch some. Alright, that's it for this bump date. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed me explaining Finley J's name and why we named him that. I'm just so excited to finally meet Finley, and I'm excited to just start calling him Finley and saying Finn, and because I mostly call him Finn anyways. I'm like, yep, for Finn's room we're gonna do this and stuff. So it's just really exciting to finally just be able to really talk about his name, and I think it'll make it even more real. This video, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Again, all the links will be down below for Finley's name reveal and also for Ollie's old bump date that I did with the butternut squash. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!